Homer Bailey gets the ball today after they dealt for him. While it's early in the season, they've clearly decided they needed to add to the pitching staff.
Matty, there's no indecision here. They didn't want to wait till they had some serious problems. They wanted to go out and get a guy that they think can make an impact.
Yeah, we always hear about the guys getting picked up at the deadline. But when you make a trade this early, it gives that guy you acquire a lot more chances to make a difference for you.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals.
And now a pitch on the way.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
But out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. And that's the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
In comes Mazzara, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. First offering on its way.
The center fielder,
Whit Merrifield is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A windup and the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. In is Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit back up the middle, right to him. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hunter.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. Fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Perez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, we got no one here.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Jimenez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Maikel Franco. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So striding in, Humberto Arteaga, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Franco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's his first hit in his new uniform. That has to feel good to get that out of the way. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Let's roll 2 right here.
That's back toward the mound. This will be 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn to. So next to the plate for the Royals, Nicky Lopez. He flew out in his last at bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is right there, 1 down. 1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, Dero. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Royals.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Mendick has it, and the inning is over. It's a run. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Humberto Arteaga looking to follow up the R.B.I. single from his first at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3 through 5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Nicky Lopez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. With Merrifield next to bat, he made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Push softly over toward the right side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. KC down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Soler. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge. 0-1. And right into the shift, but this will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Hunter Dozier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Hunter Dozier becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Salvador Perez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Fouled off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fouled away. To 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
The third baseman, number 7.
Michael Franco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And it's fouled away. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate, Humberto Arteaga. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Popped up. Moncada over to his right, and that ends the inning. Left for Kansas. Jay Spry comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. He went out and delivered in his first start since being traded with a strong outing on the hill and a team victory.
Boy, that's got to feel real good for him, Matt, and maybe more for the GM. You trade for this guy, he throws like this in his debut, and you look like a genius. Could be a strong pickup here.
Check me out now. Tony. Yeah, walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 cents. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a rich, the clothes off. Pull her to the flame with my doze off. Try to count a million and I dozed off. And I got my fingers in the air. Yeah, hanging with Paul Bear. Yeah, turn you to lawn care. Rex in my Montclair. Yeah, this just a small shell. Hold up, make sure it's all there. I go to sleep in designer, psych. I go to sleep in for yikes. Tell any honor a lie, right? Soon as I left, I got right. This a precision and detail. See, life is a beach, seashell. I sold the bags for retail. I'm from the block, no email. Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 cents. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a rich, the clothes off.
I'm cool, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. Designing my clothes, dog. How much you think my coat costs? I'm spitting like Mozart. This till I gotta flip Noah's Ark. New Lamborghini, the doze off. Fell asleep in the doze off. Get it? My diamonds and stones water. I TD like Coach Carter. Ain't talking about no soda. Girl with me want some products. I pull her on turning hands. I close the curtain once she turn her nose. This off white. I be rocking Virgil clothes.
Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 cents. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a rich, the clothes off.
Out of state, they asking where are we from. I don't care about you. I got me a chick. been. She want me to serenade her, but you know I'm bashful. I got all the whippersnappers and the little rascals. Turned off the way we drippin' with the basket. Old friends inquiring about the cash flow. Okay, this bitch here in the gas state. I can't hit it, if I do, I might pass away. These boys fake, please quit with the masquerade. Hey, not here with the past the same. I could probably use a fresh start out the window of the park. I'm reflecting on life through Cherokee Park. Think about life through Cherokee Park. I know that we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she took me up and turned me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the MB on them, make you stare and see him. We ain't paying for him, now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go to me, I gotta know, is there a reason it was so abrupt? I kinda had to think that there would be one. Conversations out of state, they asking where are we from? I don't care about you, I got me a chick that's Caribbean. It's a push start, I ain't gotta put the key in. Whip it real nice like a good human being. 24 East, I'm in Chattanooga 10. Yeah, the barbecue Korean and my shorty muy bien. Ay, we just went from dive bars to the Coliseum. Man, he's a try hard, wouldn't wanna be him. BG on the team, go ahead, copyright it to him. Go ahead, copyright it. Nah, I wouldn't wanna say too much. We ain't take her from you, now she came to us. Ain't no steak dinner, but we made through brunch. 2-4 on the beat, you know he came through clutch. No, he came through clutch. I know that we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she took me up and turned me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes.
The Palehose have been in the process of bouncing back from some recent woes. Heidi, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, Matt, after enduring a pretty rough stretch of games, this team is in position to get their third straight win if they can find a way to come out on top in this one. And coming into this game, they were pumped about it, well aware that win streaks are something that winning teams have to be able to manufacture. These guys are eager to regain some of that ground they recently lost in the division.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now in the box, Danny Mendick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Tim Anderson runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Digging in now, Leury Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's well fouled. Mendick, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A dive, but he's back. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And another foul ball. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Another 1-2 delivery. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Yohan Moncada. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Called strike 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. White Sox leave one. Digging in, the switch hitter, Greg Allen. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Greg Allen becomes the first out of the inning. Rosaris going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 35.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with Brad Hand was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Perez gathers, and the throw is in time. Jimenez is retired, and there's 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. One and one now to Encarnacion. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Catches the corner, got him looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So it's a solo shot to dead center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Ronaldo Lopez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Santana is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and two now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
A ball and a strike. One and two now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The next 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the... Adam Simber comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Mendick. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Hey, that's perfect execution of getting a bunt down for a single right there. Taking everything into account, all the variables. He saw the corners were a little pushed back, and he knew his job was to get on base and pass the baton. And now he sets up the boys as the possible winning run.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And this one is wide for ball one. Chuno now.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
So a team that was previously struggling seems to suddenly be heating up, guys.
Yeah, Matt, that's right. This makes 3 straight wins after that rough stretch that they had, and this team appears to have a chance to maybe get rolling, D-Row, and make up some of that ground they had lost.
And hats off to them for the resilience they're showing us right now. It's exactly what you need to be able to do in this sport over the course of a long season.
Yeah, what you gonna do for the bag? Yeah, spin it like in my last. Yeah, spin it, make it all back. La 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 bamba. Shout it back. Yeah, all the cash up for grabs. Yeah, there's no cap. She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 bamba. Yeah, she just want hard Celine. She like the bar Kareem. I'm trying to get all between. Yeah, she pop it all on me. Take on a shopping spree. Let her get a property. Hey, come to my palace. I know you tired them dudes be capping. She like my fashion. I put on strings like Richie Valens. You the baddest. I'ma tell them rat no salad. Send the address. I pull up that fantastic. I can't leave you alone.
Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
You see there the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Still no score. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
The 1-0. Popped up. Candelario in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now the power-hitting outfielder. Omar Mazara, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The second baseman, Danny.
Settling in now, Danny Mendick, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fouled away. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder onto the bullpen roof and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
There comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Here's a little chopper up the middle, throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now playing right.
So striding forward now, Nico Goodrum. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Engel will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down 3-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now back,
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Stewart is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Candelario in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Down and up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he falls behind 0-2. Popped up. Abreu waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
now back, second base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moncada in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Last breath for the Tigers. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Austin Romine stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Well, I don't want to jinx a masterful pitching performance by saying any kind of certain words out loud, but let me just draw your attention to the number in the opposing team's hit column. Here's a hint. The number looks like a bagel, maybe a donut. Is this performance going to go down in the record books, Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Coming to the plate now, Greg Allen. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Hey, no outs now.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
You go.
Engel is there, and he has it for the 1st out. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
He's got it. There's one.
Out.
On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. In now for Cleveland, Sandy Leon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
So far.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. For the try. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and a strike now. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Cesar Hernandez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that cola. You about stroking. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can the broker. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Nag, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
The White Sox have had it going all season long, and if anybody tells you they predicted it, they're a liar. Heidi, give us a little more.
Matt, these guys seem like they're having a blast on the field and off of it. I asked a group of them, in all seriousness, how they've managed to emerge out of nowhere. They all kind of looked at each other, and then one of them said, by winning a whole bunch of games. As you can imagine, that got a good laugh out of everyone, so they have clearly found some team chemistry that's working for them, and they are a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Leury.
The center fielder, number 20.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Joe Jimenez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter.
And this will be a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Pale Hose have come back to tie this one up.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So a 3-run shot to left center. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Up next to Chicago, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And that is off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Adam Engel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Jay Spry takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Anderson is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. It was a walk in his last trip. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Stewart leads off first with one away. Swing and a liner. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, we've gotten used to seeing this team come through when we need to, and this game was no exception.
Matty, we spent a good part of the summer being surprised about this team's emergence, but nobody should be surprised anymore. This team is no longer emerging. They've arrived.
Amen. They are on an absolute mission. The rest of the league is on notice that this team is the real deal.